Okay, let's read from You Were Born for a Reason, chapter 15. The universal desire for fame and fortune, our hunger for recognition. How grievous, as I am swallowed in the vast sea of lust, and troubled by the great mountain of desire for fame and wealth. We have examined the vast sea of lust that Shinran speaks of here. Now, what of the great mountain of desire for fame and wealth? Fame means the desire for honor. We want to be well thought of, to be praised for our ability, style, sweetness, or looks. We do not want to be disliked or to have people speak ill of us. Wealth means the desire for profit. We want all the money and things we can possibly acquire. Shinran describes himself as a wretched fellow drowning in the vast sea of his raging desires, at the mercy day and night of his towering lust for fame and wealth, without a scrap of thanksgiving or contrition. The words ring with the conviction of true penitence. Alfred Adler, the Austrian psychiatrist who founded the School of Individual Psychology, suggested that the basic driving force of human behavior is a striving for superiority. Our inborn desire to demonstrate superiority is reinforced by others' tendency to praise us for winning and look down on us for losing. In today's fierce struggle for existence, competition goes on heating up at work and at school. The Japanese education system is sometimes viewed with admiration and envy by those in other countries, but in fact, thanks to its relentless examinations, competition has wormed its way even into the lives of kindergarten pupils there, who often attend cram school and take lessons in everything from thinking skills to art in order to get into exclusive elementary school, even as a stepping stone toward a prestigious career. Diligently, we strive to claw our way to the top so that we may lord it over others and look down on them. We take pride in our wealth and flaunt our intellectual and physical prowess. If we lack any particular superiority of our own, we brag instead about our children, our workplace, or our country. In prisons, it is said that inmates even develop a sense of superiority based on the number of their previous offenses. This hunger for the prestige of winning has its price. In Japan, school bullying is a perennial problem that has driven a distressing number of young people to suicide. Often it seems to arise out of envy at the superiority of a few. Students whose grades are markedly good or who are especially attractive make easy targets. A friend tells the following story about his high school days. My best buddy was particularly good at English, and he inevitably outscored me on tests. Only once did I beat him, and that was the time he came down with acute pneumonia and had to stay home the day of the test. Usually the two of us goofed around and laughed together, but even so, when I heard he'd gotten sick, I was jubilant. The memory is painful to me now. Envying my friend his success, I betrayed our friendship with utter unconcern, all the while wanting more than anything else to be trusted. What gall! The father of master swordsman Miyamoto Musashi, Munisai, was so envious of his son's talent that he followed him with intent to kill. The lust for honor causes sparks to fly even between parent and child. Among friends or between master and pupil, conflict is even more likely. While Nobel Prize winner Bertrand Russell was teaching mathematics, Ludwig Wittgenstein, who would later become one of the giants of 20th century philosophy, signed up for his course. Only a year or two later, Wittgenstein began to heap severe criticism on his mentor. The humiliation of this was apparently too much for Russell, who took to hurling abusive language at his pupil and expunged his name from certain of his writings. A rival is someone who spurs one to be one's best, and to whom one therefore owes a great debt. Nevertheless, we hate our rivals and do all we can to hurt them and bring them crashing down. This too is a byproduct of our hunger for fame and honor. Okay, very good. Yeah, it's interesting they use the word hunger for fame and honor. Like, when we have hunger for food and then we cannot find food or we are busy to eat, and then 1 year pass, 1 hour pass, 2 hours pass, 5 hours pass, you see the hunger getting more and more intense. And after a while, it's like the hunger is so strong. That's the only thing that crosses your mind or you think about continually. Yeah, fame and honor. Most people are not aware of their true selves. Buddha teaches us we are an embodiment of these blind passions that trouble and torment us. So to listen to the Dharma means to get closer and closer to this mirror of Dharma, and this is what we see in the mirror. So, yeah, and if we don't see it, we cannot turn evil to good. We don't see it, there's anything wrong with it. We're not aware of how we might be wishing ill will for our rivals and words that come out of our mouth or our behavior. We are not aware. But if we're listening to the Dharma, moving forward towards the mirror, not judging the frame of the mirror, but looking at our image inside the mirror. If we do that, we see all of this, and yeah, it says we don't have. Well, Master Shinran says about himself, there is no scrap of thanksgiving or contrition. Yeah, but at least we can have kind of channel Amida Buddha's great compassion. So through that, we can repent, not maybe on our own, but through Buddha's wisdom, we can have the contrition. And then that awareness, the stronger is the awareness of our unwholesome passions, the stronger our desire to do good, benefiting ourselves by benefiting other people. Because if we truly understand this is the situation, we cannot stay still. It's like moving towards a cliff. We don't want to move fast. We want to slow it down and ideally turn around and go the other way. It's very natural. So good job, everyone, for being here, practicing together. And we will have newbies class in 30 minutes and advanced webinar Chomon in 10:30 Pacific time. And have a wonderful Sunday. Bye.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Gary.